Hey, welcome to Power Ops. I'm your host, Zambi Dude, and today I'm going to run you through a typical day on the field. Safety is our #1 priority. So when you're on the field, make sure you have your eye protection on at all times. Do not, for whatever reason, remove your eye protection. If you're having issues with your eye protection, go ahead and contact a ref or another player in the field, and they can help you out with your issue. If there's not a ref on the field or another player on the field, go ahead and exit the field and you may remove your eye protection. If you are under the age of 18, you must have both a top and lower piece protection. If you are over the age of 18, you can have just a normal piece eye protection, but we strongly recommend having a lower as well because teeth tend to get shot out. With eye protection, you must have full seal goggles at all times. If you can fit a eraser or BB through your eye protection, that does not work. That is not full seal. You must get a different pair. Full seal basically means a rubber or foam seal completely around your goggles. With guns, make sure you take your magazine out, you have a barrel stock on, and your gun on safety before you exit the field. Airsoft is a game of integrity. That means it is everybody's responsibility to call themselves out when a BB hits them. If a BB hits any part of your system, whether it's a piece of your gear, the tip of your hat, the plate carrier, any part of your gear on your body, that means holstered pistols, back of your boot, it does not matter where a BB hits you. If a BB hits you anywhere on your person, it is your responsibility to call yourself out. It is not the other player's responsibility to call yourself out. What does that mean, calling your hit? BB hits my person. I will put my hand in the air, yell, hit, hit, I am hit, and then walk back to my respective respawn. Hit! What counts as hit? If a BB hits you by an enemy player, that counts as a hit. Friendly fire counts, or if you shoot yourself for whatever reason, that counts as well. The only time where a BB hitting your person does not count is if a BB hits your gun, that does not count, or if a BB hits a wall or another object and then hits you, a ricochet, that does not count. However, if you were unsure, like, man, I don't know where the heck that came from, go ahead and call yourself out. For all you know, it could have been some player going around and swooping your entire team behind you. Also, dead players do not talk. What does that mean? If I'm a dead player and I'm walking back to my respawn, you cannot give away any information to your players. The only thing you can say is, hey, I am dead. We have a dead lane to the right side of the field. If you are a dead player, you can walk in that dead lane all you want. It's essentially a safe area for dead players to walk into. However, if you are a live player and you physically step into the lane, you have just killed yourself. It is like leaving the battlefield of a video game. You cannot do that. However, you can lean over it all you want, but you cannot physically step in the dead lane unless you are a dead player. If you are a dead player and you're walking back to your respawn and you're in the other side of the field, I do not expect you to walk all the way over there. Just walk back to your respective respawn wherever you can. If you hear blind man while you're on the field, stop what you're doing, remain still, put your gun down, stop playing the game. That means there has been a real life emergency on the field, whether it be someone has removed their eye protection or somebody has taken a bad fall. Immediately stop what you're doing and direct the refs to where the issue is. We are an adult field, meaning we do not have a minimum engagement distance, meaning anybody can shoot you at any range they want. If I wanted to, I can shoot you this close if I really, really wanted to. With that, you do not need to be a jerk. There's no reason that you need to put 5 or 6 rounds in somebody that is 2 feet away. Also, we do not have a surrender rule, meaning surrenders are completely optional, meaning we do not have a bang bang rule. We do not have a, hey, surrender rule. It is completely optional, meaning that if you try to full surrender somebody, they could turn around and shoot you right back then and there. So let's say we're playing a full auto game and you are inside of a building. If you want to shoot full auto while you're inside of a building, your rifle, the barrel and muzzle of your rifle must completely break the pane of the window. The reason why we have that rule is in case a player is walking past that window, he doesn't want to get a face full of BBs. If he sees that barrel inside that window, he will understand, hey, I probably shouldn't walk through that window. Also, if we're continuing to play the full auto game and you go inside of a building, from outside to inside, you must switch to semi-auto as well. You cannot blind fire. What does that mean? You are next to a barricade or doorway or whatever and you're shooting like this, all right? You cannot do that. Shoulder your rifle or pistol and aim down the sights and always know where your BBs are shooting. The reason we have that is in case some kid or some person walks behind that barricade and you just start blind firing, for all you know, you could be full autoing them in the face and then they're gonna have a bad time. When you're at the chrono station, we will also chronograph your rate of fire. Our rate of fire limit here is 25 rounds per second. The reason we have it that way is so nobody gets full auto too hard when we're playing full auto games. The last thing we want is some kid mag dumping some other kid at 40 rounds per second. That is not a fun day. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Power ops will not tolerate toxic behavior. So if you see a player not calling his hits, please do not yell, call your hits. Be aggressive towards them. Contact a staff member or referee, and they will handle the situation. If we see players having fights on the field or mag dumping people, you'd be asked to leave the facility.
Dude, call your hits!
Hey, what's your
Dude,
problem, man?
You got a problem?
Yeah, you don't have to unload on me.
Dude, get out of here!
So with grenades, we only allow certain kinds of grenades. We allow tornado grenades, cyclone grenades, BB emitting grenades, EG-67s, smoke grenades, made by Vanilla Gate. Things we do not allow are tag rounds, Thunder Vs, or custom-made pyrotechnic devices. If you have a grenade other than the ones that I mentioned a second ago, go ahead and talk to a referee or a staff member and they will tell you what kind of grenades that are allowed. Also, if you're using any kind of burst grenades, it has a 10-foot kill radius. So if I'm standing here 10 foot away and a grenade lands over there, I'm dead. If it lands any further than that, that does not count as a kill. However, if there is a BB emitting grenade or P emitting, projectile emitting grenade, if one of those projectiles hit you in any range, that counts as a kill. We do offer gun rentals if you do not have your own gear. Gun rentals include a gun, mask, magazine, and a bag of 1,000 BBs. Also, make sure you take care of the guns because if you lose any parts, whether it be a magazine, a gun piece, or you break the gun, you are responsible for damages. If you guys happen to have any unique weapons such as claymores, rocket launchers, riot shields, swords, rubber training knives, any weird kind of weapons, contact a staff member or referee and ask if you can use it. Also guys, when you're on the field, make sure you be careful. There are BBs everywhere, so try not to slip and fall. Do not parkour over any obstacles. Don't parkour up the buildings. Don't try to climb over the barrels. Don't try to vault over the cars. Also guys, please do not shoot at the train. That is a felony offense, and that the trains do not like that. Also, do not shoot at the lights. They've already been shot out enough, but we don't want them shot out anymore. And also, stay out of the cars if they're if you see the car doors closed, stay out of them unless a referee says that you guys can get in the field. Also, guys, we require bio BBs only.